Alright guys, we are back for more of my 27th birthday special. We just played some new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the Nintendo Switch. So let's jump right into it. Let's go and load my file. I have one player. And of course, plays Mario. Alright, so we're just going to play for the first one in this segment, which is Pipe Rock Plateau. So anyways, time to start things off with Welcome to the Flower Kingdom. Sure is Talking Flower. Alright, we're an elephant. Alright, checkpoint. It's time to activate the Wonder Flower. We got these pipes moving all around here. Alright! We successfully beat the first level. Okay. Now we're going to move on to Piranha Plants on Parade. And there's a fire flower. Let's go all the way back here very quick. Just got another fire flower there. Alright, so now we'll just make our way back over here.
So you can get over there.
That's right.
Plants, huh?
I've got a checkpoint. Alright, here's another Wonder Flower. And now we got the Piranha Plants singing. It's always a nice part about this level right here that makes it so awesome.
You don't see that every day.
No, you don't. Alright! So anyways, we're now done with that level. Alright, let's move on to Scram Skedaddlers. Alright, back to being an elephant. Oh shoot! How did I already get hit by that? Alright, we can't get another elephant power up here. Yeah, take that! Alright, there's a pipe over here that we can go in. I don't think so. Alright, back up we go. Alright, let's go get that checkpoint. It's just the mushroom that we got right there from that spinning item, but it's okay. Oops. Alright, there's another Wonder Flower. And now we're invincible. Yeah, baby! That was awesome! I made it to the top of the flagpole right there. And that's another level completed. Alright, let's move on to the next one right now. Alright, let's grab on tight to this flower. Okay. So anyways, time to move on to Ball Rush coming through. Alright, there's a fire flower. Alright, got a checkpoint. Oh boy, that really hurt. At least we can get another fire flower there. Alright, so there's a Wonder Flower that we can get over here. Now the talking flower's getting freaked out here.
That was one.
Alright! We made it to the top right there of a very huge flagpole. So I believe where we went right there, I believe that was the a secret exit right here on this level. But either way, that was very impressive right there, that's for sure. Alright, so anyways, let's move on to Here Come the Hoppos. Alright, let's become an elephant once again. Oh, that was a very nice combo. I got another elephant power up. I got a chalk point over there. Oh, another good combo there. How about that? Let's go pop a bubble here. Nice. Oh, I don't think so, Piranha Plant. There's another Wonder Flower. Oh, we managed to get the Wonder Seed out there very fast. I'll take it. Alright, made it to the top of the flagpole once again. Alright, anyways, let's do some break time levels right now, and we'll go ahead and do Wonder Token Tunes. It's the familiar bonus level music from Super Mario World. Alright, very good. Alright, now let's do this break time level over here. Hurry, hurry. This gotta basically be fast on this one. That was an easy one. Okay, so now let's go up here as we get ready to move on to the next level. Alright, now it's time for Rolla Koopa Derby. Let's grab that fire flower. Oh, there's actually a hidden flower right there that we're able to grab on here. Alright, so just gotta knock out all those enemies up here. Very good. Alright, let's get ready to pull this. Oh, crap! I did not notice that enemy was coming by there. Alright, so we do get a checkpoint there. Alright, got our fire flower back. There's another Wonder Flower, and now we're going around trying to get all these tokens. I've got 3 so far. Just need to find 2 more. Alright, now where's that last token? Oh, I see it right up there. Right, there we go. Alright, now that Wonder Seed is just waiting to be collected up there. There it is. Oh boy, that totally screwed me up. Ah, crap. Should have slowed down a little bit there. But at least we do have a fire flower with us that we can use right here to keep myself safe. Okay. So we have now beaten that level. Okay. So anyways, now we're back to the break time levels here with this next one. Time to do Papa Popo. Alright, there we go. I appreciate Talking Flower. Alright, now we're going to do a badge challenge, which is going to be Parachute Cap 1. Alright, Mushroom. There's a checkpoint.
This way.
Let's wait for that platform to come back over here. Okay, there we go.
Last jump.
I made it! Couldn't quite make it to the top of the flagpole this time, but it's okay. I don't want to equip that badge right now. Okay. So anyways, let's keep going. And next up, we're going to go ahead and do a Wiggler race, mountaineering. So let's do this. Oh, come on. That Wiggler's pulling away right now. We gotta try our best to catch up. Alright, we're back on front. So we can hold on to this. Alright! We made it! We made a few mistakes midway through the race right here, but I'm glad we are still able to do very well on that. Okay. Anyways, we're all done with that right here. Now, let's go ahead and continue on to the next level. Alright, let's go ahead and do Bosch Express next. Alright, time to activate this Wonder Flower. Let's hop aboard these Borashes. Alright, we'll go ahead and try to get some blue coins on the way. Uh-oh, that hurt. Ah, I missed that P-switch right there, oh well. Screw that mushroom, doesn't ever matter about that anyways. Since I'm already big and I do have another one with me. And how do I get it back? Oh, shoot! Dang it, I just died right there to that enemy. So I unfortunately lost one of my lives, but let's try that again. Alright, hopefully we can do better this time. Okay, at least that time I was able to hit this P-switch. You don't need to worry about that mushroom over there again. Ow! You kidding me? Alright, let's hurry and get up there. Okay, we're fine. Spread out that mushroom now. Okay. So anyways, that level's done now. It only took me 2 tries right there, which is not too bad. Alright, now we're gonna go down here, and we got another badge challenge that we're doing next, which is gonna be wall climb jump 1. Let's grab that mushroom. Yeah, I do. Okay. So that level's completed. I don't really need to equip that badge right now. Alright, let's jump in the pipe over here. Alright, now we're gonna do angry spikes and sinking pipes. So by the way, guys, they have actually recently released a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of this game a little while ago. And that particular version of the game does include a new mode called Meet Up at Bell Bell Park, and from what I've seen out of it, it actually looks pretty nice right here with all the new multiplayer modes that they got right here. I'm not really too sure just yet if I will get it sometime, but like I said, it still looks pretty nice from what they have done with it. Alright, so now we're back over here. There we go.
Love that sound. Spike, you can't hold us.
Alright, there's the end of the level. And we made it to the top of the flagpole. Alright, very nice.
Thank you.
Alright, now it's time to move on to Swamp Pipe Crawl. Alright, back to being an elephant again. Push! Alright, there we go. We can go back here and get all these coins. Oh! There's actually a 10 flower coin right there that I've never gotten before. So that was kind of a nice thing that I did go in that pipe after all. Alright, got a chalk point. Let's grab another elephant power-up over here.
I love this place.
Glad you do, Talking Flower. Alright. So I think we gotta push these pipes right here so that way we can connect one of them. Okay, there we go. And that will make us get a wonder flower right here.
What's this happening? We're fine. Everything's fine. What are they? Keep going.
Oh, what the? That absolutely didn't make any sense of how I lost my elephant power right there. But at least we got that wonder seed now. And we made it to the end of the level. Alright, time to go to a KO arena, Pipe Rock Rumble. Just gotta knock out a series of enemies throughout different sections of this level. Alright,
Go with.
I'll pick that fire flower over here. Alright, anyways, let's see how this goes. We're starting off by taking on some Goombas.